By now, you guys have all seen the clip of a black woman in Dallas, Texas at a singles mix where no one showed up. Well, come to find out, she was capping for Clout. Roll the clip.
Plenty of men showed up for this event. It's sad when you have to sell your soul for likes and views.
Copyright music. It says, plenty of men showed up for this event. It's sad when you have to sell your soul for likes and views. And this is her clout chasing ass right here. Built like a damn refrigerator. You even got a brother in a suit. He ain't come to play with y'all. He came to get some pussies. I'm not gonna lie, this shit looked like a vibe. Yeah, I'm not simping over here. Let's move on. Look, even the travel bros was in attendance, and let me be the first to say, Dr. Umar would not appreciate you sitting next to that unmelanated woman. Nah, this really was a vibe, and not for nothing, I thought this happened in Atlanta, because Atlanta is a single black man's playground. I hear the stories about it being more black men than women from my friends, so when I saw this video, I just figured it came from Atlanta. Huh, little booties matter. And you just know he likes black women. Some said the shortage of men came from the fact that the NBA Finals was on, and Golden State took the chip that day. But turns out, Shorty was just early to the party. So anyways, what I think happened was Miss Whirlpool got to the event early, made the TikTok and posted it. And it's still up because, you know, she likes clout. And clout is a hell of a drug. And the video is the most viewed video on her TikTok. So they dragging her in the comments. This reads, did she just show up really early? And the creator says, you know she did. This one says, I'm crackling. I read her updated video and it's our fault for running with her narrative that she created. Come on now. So we're gonna check out that video. It's just a repost, and for copyright purposes, I'll just read what it says. It says, I posted this video on my story and on my IG. It's not my fault y'all ran off with the narrative you all created. When I first arrived, it was all women, 1 or 2 men, and it was still 100 women to 27 men. So let's stop sharing me and posting it for your own views and clout. Obviously, Count Dracula didn't count the people there, so it is what it is. It was more women than men, that's obvious, but that's the kind of party men want to show up to. Imagine me calling you up like, bro, it was so many educated women there at the party. We gotta pull up next time. Yeah, that's a vibe, but it's not a vibe when there's more men than women at a party. Nobody wants to show up to a sausage fest. Pause. But anyways, you know the manosphere was all over this, and I rock with Oshay, but I disagreed on a few points. Roll the clip.
But the issue is that black men who have participated in these mixers find out some things, and that is that most of the women that are at these mixers are not going to be interested in these particular black men. Who are the black men? The average black man. Okay, the women at these mixers are going to have the same super, like I said, super motivated, super entitled standards. They're going to be looking for guys who are 6'5", 6'4", $400,000 a year. It's equivalent to a black woman going to the church. Look,
so this is cap, and let me tell you why. Both men and women are delusional, especially when it comes to your preference, but y'all both know how to settle. My favorite Kevin Samuels clip was a clip of him criticizing the 300-pound broke dude who didn't even have a big, and for some reason, he was waiting on choosing signals. But deep down, he knew those choosing signals would never come, and they never came. See, men and women have preferences. They have that dream girl or guy in mind. But if all you attract is 6s and 7s, bitch, you a 7. So sis, don't worry about how much money he makes. Bitch, you a 7. Ayo, and Lil Dusty, you see Shorty over there? With the pretty face, nice teeth, with the fat ass? Yeah, stop checking her out. Bitch, you a 7. And it's easy to get on the internet and talk about your preferences, but we all know you bitches is 7s. And that's okay. I ain't 6 feet, but it don't matter. I know where I stand in the dating market, and that's right at the fucking top.
And I'm a sex symbol, Larry. You said it.
They say I'm sexy.
Who is D?
Looking for that kind of God sent man. And so what's going to happen is that a lot of black men used to go to these things, and then they would find out that, you know, very few of the men were the ones that these ladies desired. Okay. So you may have like 80 guys come to the mixer, and you might have 200 women. And then you may have one guy that might leave with 3 phone numbers because those women were not interested.
This is also not true. Women are interested and they want to date the average man. That's a normal event. None of those women that came to that event expected to meet the top 1% man. I promise you, he wasn't there.
That was a joke. It's funny because it's true.
The thing is, dating apps and social media has made approaching women in person obsolete. Men have always been afraid of getting rejected, but now they can try to talk to a woman from the comfort of their phone. I've seen trends of men seeing women in person and asking TikTok to help them find them. I've seen famous dating coaches seeing a woman in person and waiting for her to slide in his DMs.
About sports, she'd just be staring at me. When I be playing the game, she'd just be staring at me. I didn't make the approach then, but I was too scared to make the approach then. I slid in the DM.
Because those women were not interested. So a lot of black men started to realize that these mixers were actually a waste of time. It was much better to, you know, save your money and go to things like Tinder, Match.com, Facebook, you know, you name it, or just go talk to chicks in the streets and you'll get that.
Yeah, you see, it's only a waste of time if you're at the event, holding up the wall, and not socializing with the opposite sex.
So that's one of the one reasons I learned from Obsidian. But secondarily, we just gotta be honest. Black men have found other options. That's something that we don't want to talk about, but it has to be talked about. And again, this is coming from somebody from the Pan-African community. And what we've seen is that a lot of brothers have experienced different levels of treatment from other ladies. What does that mean? That means that a lot of ladies come to these mixers, most likely are educated, most likely over 35. So these are women who are having trouble finding men in their own respective professions. And so the men that they would be interested in, I've already found a community of women that they can talk to. And these men have already believed that the women that they are dealing with right now are going to treat them much better than these women at these mixers.
But I don't know if we can say a lot of men, because what did Kevin Samuels say?
That's bullshit. 54% of black men are single and childless, and 61% are in the middle class. You're not going to come on here and run that bullshit.
Meaning that you have some brothers who might date in the Pan-African community. What does that mean? That means you're dealing with women that are Ghanaian American, Ethiopian American, Ethiopian immigrants that come over to America, Caribbean American, and you will find that these women are much younger. These women have some more traditional values, and these women are not going to be competing for the man with a sort of a masculine attitude.
I hear you, bro. But to me, it just seems like those women would also be at this black event so that they could compete as well. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm out.